big mistake. As always, Bob and I would formulate a plan. I would fly to Maine, rent a U-Haul truck, load the weed from the warehouse I had rented in Portland into the truck. I would then stop by a garage sale to buy furniture and related crap to fill the truck to bolster my cover story of moving my family's stuff while off work for the holidays. I would first wrap the bales in another layer of plastic, adding in carpet fresh and sheets of bounce fabric softener to hide the smell, and then pack them in cardboard boxes and properly tape them to look like professional movers had packed them. I landed and I started the process. My plan was to pick Rick up at the airport in Portland and drive down with him to his home in Bedford Hills, New York, located in Westchester County. There, we would call an audible on either a smaller truck or more boxes and furniture for the more dangerous part of the trip into much more populated areas of New York, New Jersey, Delaware, and then into D.C. Once Rick was on his way, I had hoped to take the train into the city to visit my brother, Alan, and then fly home for the 4th. Where Moose and I went for the money and the adventure, Rick wanted none of that. He was starting over and had a good job, but I talked him into it. I convinced him just one more trip. I told him I needed his help. I convinced him to do it, saying it was a short run, and because it was a truck, I would pay double. He was going home for a 2-week vacation. I promised him he could fly out of D.C. instead of his scheduled flight out of JFK, and I would cover the additional cost. And boy, did I fuck up his life. I pulled the truck into the airport. Rick climbed in, leaving his bag on the floor below his feet. I dropped her into gear, and we drove off into the night. It was rainy, and the road was dark. About 45 minutes into the ride, we lit up a joint, smoked it down, and threw the roach out the window. I remember thinking that one joint was a better buzz than if we smoked all 1,400 pounds in the back of the truck. We sat back and cruised into the night with a great buzz.